Hi everyone! Today I'm excited to share my first impression of this new cordless leaf blower that I just bought. We decided to take it straight to our front yard for a quick real world test instead of just talking about it inside the house. One thing I liked right away is that it comes with rechargeable batteries included. That's a big plus for me because I didn't have to buy anything extra. I simply charged the battery, installed it, attached the blower tube, and it was ready to use. Since we had just finished mowing the lawn, there were fresh grass clippings all over the sidewalk, driveway, and the edge of our front yard. There were also a few dry leaves scattered around, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to see how well it performs. The setup was very straightforward. Even if you're not used to using yard tools, I think you'll have no problem putting this together. It only took a few minutes before we were outside testing it. The first thing I noticed while using it was how lightweight it feels. I didn't feel like I was carrying a heavy piece of equipment, which makes it much easier to walk around the yard. The handle is comfortable to hold, and because it's cordless, I didn't have to worry about dragging an extension cord behind me. As you can see in the video, we're simply doing a quick cleanup around the front yard. I used it to blow away the freshly cut grass from the sidewalk and driveway, and it also moved the loose leaves without much effort. It's really satisfying seeing everything get cleaned up so quickly. I also like that I can easily direct the airflow exactly where I want it. That makes it easier to push the grass clippings into one area instead of having them scattered everywhere. Another thing I appreciate is the convenience. Whenever I notice leaves or grass around the front yard, I can just grab this blower, pop in the charged battery, and start cleaning. There's no gas to mix, no pull cord to start, and no extension cord to plug in. For regular yard maintenance, I think this is exactly the type of tool I was looking for. It saves time compared to using a broom, especially after mowing the lawn. Of course, I want to keep my review realistic. This is my first time using it, so these are just my first impressions. Based on today's test, it handled dry leaves and fresh grass clippings really well. If you're planning to move heavy piles of wet leaves or larger yard debris, you may want something more powerful, but for everyday cleanup around the house, it seems like a great fit. I also noticed that it feels balanced while you're holding it, so my arm didn't get tired during this quick test. That's something I always look for because I don't want yard work to become uncomfortable. Overall, I'm happy with this purchase so far. I wanted something simple, cordless, lightweight, and rechargeable, and this checks all those boxes. I can definitely see myself using it regularly to keep our front yard looking clean after mowing or whenever leaves start collecting. I'll continue using it over the next few weeks, and if anything changes, I'll be sure to share an update. But after this first test in our front yard, I'm really pleased with how it performed. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been thinking about getting a cordless leaf blower for light yard maintenance, I hope this honest first impression was helpful. See you in my next review.
Meron pala ako noon, yung isa. Yung green. Yung maliit lang din. Namura kag ano, mura kag nagkuan ba? Dali. Smile. Ah. Maganda siya yan, day.